Hello, my name is Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my 8-month update for my Trading 212 account. I started recording these videos back in January when I had £1,009 in this account, and I made the decision not to put any more into it and to focus on investing in my ISA and then also my self-invested pension. This balance has not been topped up at all, and it is currently sitting at 8 months later, a balance of £1,229 and 20 pence, which is an increase of £220 and 20 pence, lots of 20s in there, or an increase of 21.82% in the last 8 months, which, to be honest, I am really pleased with. I would have been very excited to have got to 20% in a year, so to be at over 21%, almost 22% in 8 months, I'm really pleased with. In today's video, I will be sharing with you 2 new stocks that I have purchased this week, and then also I'll be letting you know which stocks in particular have done really well over the last month for me. So there is 6 stocks that I hold that have gone up over 10% in the last month, which I'm really pleased with. You can also take a look at my portfolio as a whole. I will pop it up on the screen now, and then I will also list each and every stock that I have in the description down below, because I think I have over 30 stocks in this Trading 212 account now. So I don't want to go through them all with you in a lot of detail because I think that could be a bit boring, but I will go through with you the 2 new shares that I have added, and then also those 6 top performers, one of which was one that I actually bought last month, which is awesome. So I'm pleased to see that that is doing well already. So first of all, the 2 new stocks that I've purchased this month. So as I said, I haven't been putting any more money into this Trading 212 account because I've been focusing on investing in funds, trusts and ETFs outside of this account. However, I have been able to buy 2 new stocks by selling a small amount of my Moderna holding within this Trading 212 account. Now, as I'm filming, the Moderna stock that I bought has gone up over 410%. And I basically decided to sell a little bit of it yesterday just because there is a lot of talk about Moderna being currently quite overvalued, and to be honest, I'm so happy with an over 400% return on this stock in less than a year, and I just thought actually I'd like to add a little bit more diversity into this portfolio rather than holding on to it potentially at the higher end of its valuation. But you know, it might still go up, it might go down, who knows. So I think I sold 0.17 of a share of Moderna, so I've still got a big lot of Moderna within this account, but I have sold a little bit too. To let you know what I replaced Moderna within this account, I bought 2 sort of healthcare stocks. One is purely in the healthcare sector, and the other one is kind of a tech healthcare stock, a kind of combination, but it would probably fit into the technology sector rather than healthcare. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about why I selected this stock or the other one in this video, just because I don't want it to get too long. However, a couple of people have asked me to potentially do some videos on how I select the specific stocks that I purchase within Trading 212 or Free Trade or Stake or any of the other apps, so I am happy to do those kind of videos separately. But just to give you a quick rundown of the 2 stocks that I've bought, so I bought Sartorius Stedim Biotech, which is a France-based international provider of lab and process technologies and equipment. So I do quite like to invest in healthcare stocks as well as tech stocks, and this is obviously a healthcare stock. I also was aware that my portfolio was getting quite heavy on American stocks, and I wanted to bring in a new European stock as well. So that is why I bought this France. So that is why I've purchased this France-based healthcare stock. So I bought £28.91 of that, and it is currently sitting at a value of £29.64. So I bought it yesterday, so it's gone up 2.99% since I bought it yesterday. But I do expect to kind of see fluctuations within this, so I'm not getting overly excited about that, but I'm going to plan on holding this for the long term. And then the other stock that I bought, let me tell you how much I bought of it, was Omnicell. I bought £30.31 of Omnicell, and it is currently sitting at a value of £30.17, so down 0.3% at the moment. This stock is one of those ones that I said sits across kind of tech and healthcare as well. It's strictly a technology stock, but it is in the kind of healthcare sphere of technology. So just to tell you what Omnicell does, Omnicell Incorporated provides automation and business analytics software solutions for patient-centric medication and supply management. So that is the description that's given. I won't go into any more detail on that. You can check them out yourselves if you're interested. So those are the two new stocks that I've added this week, around about £30 of each of those. So we'll see how that goes. Now, without further ado, I want to get into those 6 stocks that have performed really, really well in the last month since I did my last update. So I will go through them in alphabetical order. So the first one is AMD, which has gone up 25.06% in the last month. ASML Holdings, which is up 13.22%. Then Mercado Libre, which I really like, I have held this for a very long time, is up 18.67%. It has had a rocky few months, but that is just up 18.67% in the last month. Moderna, as I said, Moderna is one of the stocks that I chose to sell a bit of because I was so pleased with those returns of over 410%. But Moderna has gone up 30.43% in the last month. Next stock that has gone up over 10%, it's gone up 10.42% in the last month, is Star Surgical. And this is actually a stock that I featured in last month's video that I said I was buying. So I held this now for around about a month and it is up 10.42% in the last month. So I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, it's nice when these newer stocks that I start buying into do quite well in their early stages. But again, all of them are long holds, and if they don't do well, I'm still going to hold on to them, but it's really nice to see that big gain in the first month. The next stock that I've held for a while that has done well in the last month is Trade Desk, which has gone up 11.76% in the last month, which I am really pleased with. So those are my kind of biggest gains in the last month within my portfolio of over 30 stocks. Overall, I'm so pleased to be up. So as I said, I'm up 21.82% in the last 8 months. I would love to get to 30% within a year. I don't know if that's realistic. Obviously, I don't know how the market's going to go. We shall see. I think obviously this portfolio has been massively held up by the amazing gains that I've seen from Moderna. There are some stocks and shares, they're generally all in the green, but yeah, if I could get to 30% by January next year, that would be awesome. But to be honest, if I can just maintain 21.82% or 20% even for a whole year, I would be really pleased with that, because as I said, I mainly invest in funds, ETFs and trusts outside of this Trading 212 account in my ISA, and that is where I feel most confident investing my money because it's nice and diverse. This account is purely more of an entertainment, doing a little bit of research, seeing what I like the look of and building my own personal portfolio, but I do not expect to outperform the market necessarily with these individual stock picks. So the fact that at the moment I'm up 21.82% in 8 months, I'm really pleased with, but who knows if I can continue to keep that up. We shall see, but for now I'm really pleased with it. So as I said, I have listed all of the different stocks and shares that I have in my portfolio down below in the description. So there are, I think, 32 or 33 different stocks. I've added in those 2 new ones that I've bought. So as I said, I've bought Omnicell and then also Sartorius, Stedham Biotech in the last, well, I bought them yesterday actually. So they're my new ones. Wish me luck, hopefully it goes well. I am still very much learning, not an expert. Definitely do your own research into any stocks or shares that you think look good, because I don't necessarily know what I'm talking about. Just doing my best and going at it with some enthusiasm. So thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all the best with your investments. Bye bye.